we're driving more than 8,000 kilometres over 14 days through outback towns over rugged terrain to perform real-world testing of the new Made for Australia Bailey Rangefinder caravans. And we'll have company. Coming along for the trip are Adrian Van Galen, Eddie van der Staat and Gina Stanwell from Bailey, Australia, who are led by veteran of outback travel Warwick McKenzie. Simon Howard from Bailey, UK will also be coming along to see firsthand how the vans cope with harsh Australian conditions, as well as the Caravan Club's Hannah Pointer, dubbed Caravan Han, who has flown in from the UK to experience outback Australia firsthand. In what is their biggest challenge to date, the two rangefinder caravans, the Nebula and the Gemini, will be towed by two Toyota Land Cruisers. Their mission? To get from the Indian Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, right across the full width of Australia. It's just after dawn here at Shark Bay, the most westerly caravan accessible spot on the Australian mainland. That way, South Africa. This way, our destination, 5,500 kilometres, 2,000 odd on gravel, Byron Bay. Beyond that, South America. It's going to be a long trip in these Bailey Rangefinder caravans. We're going west to east. Let's roll.
So while the others are packing up the van ready for our journey, what we thought we'd do as a team is take this jar of water from the Indian Ocean, travel it all the way across the continent of Australia, 5,500 kilometres, and pop this in the Pacific Ocean.
Okay everybody, let's go.
Okay, diary cam, we are 200 kilometres in and we've stopped for a coffee break already. We are at Billabong Homestead Hotel Motel, where they have exemplary customer service and amazing danishes.
This is not going to be a good long run. Don't push too hard.
Hello, Hannah. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a fantastic time, thank you. This is it, folks. Check this out. There's no going back now. The outback starts here.
Here we are in downtown Mount Magnet. Had enough, we've gone dawn to dusk exactly, and couldn't be a better day. About 800 kilometres, cars and vans clean sheeted, they're going really well.
With the Rangefinder Gemini, I believe we're seeing the future of Australian caravans. With its combination of clever European technology and Australian know-how, I can see many travellers wondering why they need more than this to tour Australia's major sealed and unsealed roads in comfort and safety. The second of our two rangefinder caravans, the Nebula, is appealing in so many ways that it could become a reference point for how we judge Australian touring caravans. Its combination of size, weight, strength, genuine touring capacity and features address the aspirational needs of many Australian caravanners, while the wow factor of its huge front lounge will win many hearts.
Night 3, we've just spent down in Laverton in West Australia. We're just about to pack up now. As you can see, the van's looking pretty tidy, just about to leave, and we're going to be setting off to actually get into the outback now. So we're talking dirt tracks, lots of sand, lots of red dust. I think we're good to go. We're packing up the cars, we've got some food in stock, we're ready to rock. Glam cam over and out.
I'm letting down the tyre pressures at the moment because it's important to iron out the corrugations. Today we're going to run at about 20 psi, which will hopefully smooth off the ride for us.
Well, here we are, smack in the middle of outback Western Australia. 10 kilometres that way is the outback town of Laverton. 1,100 kilometres that way Yulara in the Northern Territory. We're right at the start of the Great Central Road here, where the bitumen stops and the dirt starts. It's like this and worse. In fact, the last section in the Northern Territory is a real caravan breaker. We can't wait. Now we're on the Great Central Road. Its scenery is sparse, it's bare, it's red. It can be monotonous, but I can assure you it's never boring. It's the first real test that our caravans are facing on their West2East challenge, and so far things look good. The road is well graded, it's straight, it's dusty, but in the outback conditions can change by the month or even by the day, and we can't guarantee you'll find it the same way we did. But we can say that with good preparation, sensible driving to the conditions and the right tyre pressures, any caravaner with a good solid van behind them should be able to enjoy this great but diminishing Australian outback experience. We're at Chukla this evening. I've never heard of Chukla before, and neither have most of the 23 million other Australians, but we're here and it's wonderful. It's a true bush outback camp, surrounded by gums and eucalypts everywhere and a wonderful orange sky. We'll make the most of it. We're going to have a fire tonight. We're cheating a bit. Firelighters. Yeah. No rubbing sticks together here. We're not Boy Scouts anymore.
Should be pretty well fed tonight. We've got snags, we've got burgers, we've got chops, we've got onion. What more do you need, really?
There's not many places around that could beat this right now, so amazing.
Well, here we are in Chukla, and this is the most isolated roadhouse in Australia. Officially announced now, they've just received notification. Originally it was Birdsville, but now it's Chukla. We're in between Laverton and Warburton, on our way tonight to Warrakurna. Long day, about 474 kilometres in the dirt, and we're all looking forward to it. The van's standing up perfectly, and we're having very little issues at all.
After 6 days on the road and more than 1,100 kilometres of dirt, we've made it halfway across Australia to Alice Springs, and it's time for a bit of R&R. The two Rangefinder vans have truly surprised us with their ability to withstand some of the harshest Australian touring conditions which we've been through. Even more surprising, they still look fresh and eager for the remaining trip ahead to our finishing point at Byron Bay.